Good. All right, here's I've seen some guys talking on Facebook on different ways that they rig up their poles and some knot slipping. So by no means am I a professional, but I'm just going to show you what works for me. So start off with a typical sinker slide, and then I use a knot protector or a bump stop. Okay, then on my swivel, for the first knot, I do a polymer knot. Make sure you get this, Marissa. Basically, you run it through and make a loop. Then you just do a square knot over the top of it. Pull your loop through. Now right here, even with braid, I like to dampen the knot. Then then you open the loop up, pull the swivel through, make sure that it comes to the top like that, and then you cinch it down. Then you take the tag end, cinch it down as well, and just trim it back. That's just your polymer knot. Okay, now this next knot, I don't know if they call it a modified cinch knot or what. This is how I do it, and this knot works really well. The key is to make sure you moisten it though, but I put it through twice. Put it through the eye of the swivel, and you can do this on a hook too. Put it through twice. So you got a loop down there like that. Okay, then with this is 50-pound mono, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times is plenty. 5 or 6 times, and then you want to get it good and moist. Okay, then down here at the bottom, you see the little loop. You take it through that loop, and then you bring it right back through the top like that. Okay, then you moisten it a second time. And then I take my fingernail and I just kind of help slide the knot down a little bit, pull it tight. Trim it off. Now I have not had this knot slip. As long as you moisten that knot, pour it down tight, that knot's not going to slip on you. Okay. And then as far as leader length, anywhere from probably 15 to 24 inches. Some leaders a little bit longer than others. Here's one of these Whisker Seeker triple threat. I think it's a 10-aught. And a lot of people I know, they like snell on the hook, going through the back to make it flip. I like reliability. I'm not a big fan of the no knot snell. It just makes me nervous. So I like a polymer knot. So once again, I go through, make my loop. Moisten this down. Take the hook through. Make sure you have both ends, the tag end and the main line. Pull it tight. Now this is the setup I use. It works great. So you got a polymer knot, and then what I call a modified cinch or clinch knot. I don't know what you want to call it, but yeah, that's a strong knot. I got a polymer on this end, bump stop, my sinker slide. So I know some people were saying this knot here, this fisherman's knot or cinch knot or whatever you want to call it, slips. It will slip with heavy mono if you do not get it wet. You definitely have to get your loops moist, and that moisture is what lets it cinch down real tight, and it won't slip once you get it moist. So that's what I use. I've landed some good fish. haven't had any problems with these knots breaking or slipping out, you know, make sure your drag's set good, and you shouldn't have a problem. All right, well, once again, I'm not a professional. This is what I do, and it seems to work, so I hope this helps.